What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode with my pal Alex and Feisty Pants.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a stormy Q&A. Holy crap. If you guys look at the background, it's a little cloudy right now. In about a half hour, I expect it to be like dark and downpouring. I'm getting drops on the windows right now. I'm sitting in the parking lot at Walmart. Here, check this out. Wally World back there. Where the hell's the sign? Oh, there's a big truck in front of it. But look, you can see the drops on the windows, right? It's coming down. It's getting ready to come down. Oh. All right, so this is Q&A 99. This is it. Next week is the big Q&A 100 party. Make sure you get your questions. Make them count all week long. You leave them in the comments here. You tweet them to me. You can leave them on Amino somewhere. I don't know, Instagram, some kind of crazy shit. First of all, happy birthday. Before we go any further at all, we have to say happy birthday to Twisted Clown's daughter, Tuesday. She's a huge Seth Rollins fan. It's her birthday. Happy birthday, Tuesday. And don't blow all your candles out at once. Because then it's just cake. So how about this shit, right? I'm sure everybody's seen the pictures of Paige and Alberto Del Rio. I'm going to need myself a new diva to follow because I can't even, like, drool over Selena Gomez anymore because she's out having her birthday party at some club, and suddenly Orlando Bloom shows up, and they're making out in the booth. Not even like a closet or like a mop room or like a back room or a private room or a hotel room or a motel room. Just, oh no, Orlando Bloom sits down at the booth at Applebee's and shit, she's all over him like flies on shit. White on rice. Who writes this? Who writes this? That's what I want to know. So that's all that. So here we go. We're gonna go right to the questions because we got a crap ton of them. Maxine Caulfield writes in a whole bunch of questions. She wants to know Renee Young and Maurice on Total Divas. Yes, I had said in a previous Q&A I was looking forward to this. I'm in love with Renee Young. Renee Young could be my new drooling item. That sounds terrible. It's written right here. I'm like, what? I have to say this. This is what I have to say. Will Sasha Banks become champ? Probably. I figure if, there's going to be a lot of back and forth with Natalya here. If Natalya beats Charlotte, I'd love to see it happen. I don't think it's gonna, but SummerSlam is coming up. I'm sure something will happen for SummerSlam. Maxine wants to know if Eva Marie is related to Dawn Marie. No! Marie is a middle name. It's not a last name. Come on, man. You can Google that and figure that out. My favorite SmackDown Diva, Raw Diva, ECW Diva, my favorite WCW Diva, Attitude Era Diva, and Legends Diva. And my favorite TNA Knockout. I don't watch TNA, so I'm going to assume the divas there are called Knockouts. Listen, I don't keep track of favorites like this. I hate to let you down. I know divas are your thing. Trish has always been my favorite, and everybody knows I'm in love with Paige. But now Renee Young, and that's about it. I don't even know. I can't even answer. I couldn't even tell you who's a knockout. I don't watch TNA at all. My thoughts on Undertaker and Michelle McCool getting married. That happened a long time ago. Hats off to them. My thoughts on Nia Jax's fat ass. I don't know. I guess. If you think it's fat, there it is. That's a song, I think. And if someone pees their pants in the ring, what would you do? I'd probably laugh. I guess, I don't know. Usually that's meant to be funny. David Griffin wants to know my favorite chocolate, candy, and, what? My favorite candy, I'm sorry, chocolate and non-chocolate. Starburst and Skittles, and anything with caramel, like a Twix bar, or, something caramel. Favorite song of all time, old and new. Now listen, here's the thing. I used to run a music store for a long time, and I grew to like many different artists and bands and singers and songs and all that. There's not just one I can pick. Yeah, so no. David wants to know the worst character in American Dad or Family Guy and why. I don't dislike anybody in American Dad and Family Guy. So, I can't pick one out for you. My thoughts on the WWE Extreme Rules poster with Dean Ambrose. It's a poster. with Dean Ambrose. That is exactly what it is. Do you and your brother ever get into fights when you were kids? What's the worst? Well, of course we did. I mean, I don't keep track of what's the worst fight we had, but I mean, dude, we were kids. When you have siblings, you get into fights. That's just what happens. Everybody gets into fights. You work it out, that's all. How long will Stephanie and Shane McMahon stay in control of Raw? At least through SummerSlam, maybe till WrestleMania next year. Who knows? I don't know. Do you think Heel Wife deserves a channel? Guess what? She's already got one. I don't know where you've been. Where you been? Oh my God, I can't even. Will you be her first guest on her show? No, she's had guests on her show. I would not be the first. I would have to be the, whatever number I would be. But I would be a guest on her show if she wants me. That's fine. But I wouldn't be the first one, because the first one has already been. Who is your favorite ref? Come on, my favorite ref? Get the hell out of here. Who are you telling? No, I don't have favorite referees. I don't even know their names. Let's see. Your thoughts on the first 2 episodes of Camp WWE? Didn't watch it. Doesn't look interesting at all. I'm sure it's funny to you guys. Not to me. You need a little more creativity than Ric Flair humping a rock. Can't help you. And what is your favorite Extreme matches and why? You know, I don't have any. You guys, it's not even just David, it's everybody. All you guys keep asking, who's your favorite wrestler? Who's your favorite tag team? Who's your favorite promo? Who has a favorite promo? Come on. I watch wrestling. You've asked me this before. I watch wrestling to hang out with the guys with something to do. It's something for all of us to do as friends. We're still into it. It's awesome. We have web shows about it. That's great. I can give a shit's ass who wins, who hits who with a ladder, who climbs the top to the belt, who goes through a table. I don't care. As long as it's a good, entertaining show and I can hang out with my friends, that's all I'm looking for. D6 Classic Rock Ambassador wants to know mine and Feisty Pants' favorite and least favorite pizza places. No lie. If you look it up, Google it right here, you could do this because it's a real place. It's called Al's Pizza in Toms River, New Jersey. Not mine, but I've been going there since I was in high school, and he's got the best friggin' food there is known to man. Now, least favorite? There's quite a few of those. I can't just pick one. There's some crap-ass places around here. I don't know what to tell you. But Al's Pizza, he's got the best shit. He's got Italian dishes. He's got cold subs, hot subs, pizza. It's the best. Anthony wants to know what's my favorite thing to do. Ever? I mean, look, this is what it says right there at the top sentence. Favorite thing to do. Well, spending time with Feisty Pants. That's got to rank #1 on the top list of everything. There's nothing more important than him, man. Would you run for president? Yes, I would. Would you want to meet Vince and Trips? Yeah, I guess if they're free, you know, I don't care. Did you watch any Camp WWE? No, I did not. Marty Young! Marty, I gotta give you hats. I couldn't tell you no one more time. This poor guy, everybody listen to Marty here. He asked me like 20 questions, and I'm like, I kept shooting them down. Not really shooting them down, but it's like stuff that either I couldn't answer or I wouldn't choose between my friends. Like he asked me who was better, Grimm or Doo-Hop. I'm like, you don't choose your friends, man. Your friends are your friends. You don't make one better than the other. Because then you're not really a friend to them. What else? So he came up with, if you were to become a wrestler, what would you call your finisher and why? Well, I am my pal Alex, and if I were a wrestler, I used to have the sharpshooter, and that was like my go-to finisher back in the day, because God forbid it was a submission match, and you didn't, you know, it wasn't a thing when you had to put somebody through a table. A sharpshooter did the deal, and I called it the friend zone. Now, if you watched the last Q&A, like I told you to do your homework, you would have seen that Chris made me a PS4 WWE 2K16 avatar, and he dressed me up like with my green mushroom shirt and my jeans, and he even gave me Converse, that I was wearing blue Converse that day. And he had asked me what was my finisher called and what was it. I said it's the sharpshooter. I called it the friend zone because I'm my pal Alex, and pal is a friend, and friend zone is like that place you don't want to be when you get to know a girl. You don't want to be in the friend zone. So that would be it. Next big thing, wants to know what's my favorite tag team right now and why. It's the New Day. I like they're over. They're hilarious. What is there to not like about them, right? But Enzo and Cass, up on the horizon, they're doing pretty good. Let's see, Craig. No, this was Chris. Back to Chris, who made my avatar. He wanted to know when was Q&A. It's every Sunday, man. He wanted to know what's my favorite title and my dream opponent. I always was fond of the U.S. title, and my dream opponent is Trish Stratus. I know she's not a superstar. I know she's a women's wrestler, a diva, whatever you want to call her. That's who I want to wrestle. I'm sorry. Make it happen. Caleb wants to know who are the Lego people at the... This is a great question. Caleb, the Lego people at the beginning of all my videos is the cast of Alex's Toy Show. You know what I'll do? I'll link the video, Meet the Cast, version 4. I'm working on a version 5, and it'll tell you about all the Lego guys who are on my video, beginning of the video. What else? Mike wants to know, do you use your phone to shoot all that? Yes, I do. I shoot it right on my iPhone. That's it right there. Justin wants to know, what was this week's team trivia name? I meet my friends at the bar for trivia. It's hilarious. Our team name this week was Jackie Onassis Sex Tape. True story. PC Principal says, you're funny as hell. Are you with the club or are you Team DF? Well, that's a tough one because I'm Team D, Generation Fat. Yep. Marshall wants to know, do you do shout-outs? Because he wants a shout-out. No, Marshall. Sorry, I do not. And this is why. Shout-outs are boring. Oh, if I could do a video of shout-outs, I would just do a video of shout-outs and there would be no video. It would just be, oh, here's a shout-out to Mike. Here's a shout-out to Marshall. Oh, here's a shout-out to your mom. Hey, don't tell her anything. But you know what I'm saying? Be creative. I promote participation in my channel. All you got to do is ask me a question for Q&A or leave me some creative comment in my videos all week long. I will mention you in fan mail. It's not a shout-out because, oh, look at shout-outs. Oh. No, I don't do shout-outs. I promote participation. So participate, and you will be recognized. Solid steel, recognizable participation. Neil had the same question with Beanhead. When did I first meet Grim and Doo-Hop? We were all kids. I met the Ninja Twins and Attack Slug and Doo-Hop and Grim. We were all wee lads. So Neil came up with a follow-up question. Who is my favorite artist or band and a song? Like I said to David, I don't do favorite songs, but I do have favorite artists. Ran a music store for a good number of years. I loved Billy Joel going in and Sheryl Crow. I discovered Metallica. I discovered all the grunge bands from the, like Nirvana, Radiohead, not Radiohead, but, Nirvana, Offspring. Who's the guy that went to, shit. What the fuck is that guy's name? Chris Cornell. And he had, like, Soundgarden is the band I'm thinking of. Temple of the Dog. Whole mess of nonsense. And, you know, there's club music, there's, rap music, there's, I like a little bit of everything. But, like mainly, like, my go-to is, you know, I got it around here somewhere. I guess I don't have it handy. But I got a nice Billy Joel box set. It's like a 4 CD set. It's got, like, all his better songs on there. It's amazing shit. Sheryl Crow, you know, I could listen to Sheryl Crow all day long. Metallica. You know, when stuff's going on and I got, you know, I'm painting or I'm doing something, Metallica's in the background. It's good stuff. I got a whole variety of bands. Jay Potter wanted a shout-out, but, he, you know, I explained to him I don't do shout-outs. So then he asked, do you like the New Jersey Devils and do you have season tickets? I do not have season tickets, but I do like hockey. Yeah, Devils are fine. I'm from New Jersey. My favorite Yankee and why was Paul O'Neill. Paul O'Neill missed the spotlight by like a year, and it could have been the 50,000 card collection of Paul O'Neill instead of Andy Van Slyke. But Paul O'Neill, he was an outfielder like Andy Van Slyke was, but he had this intensity, like, you know, he played like, damn it, it's not good enough, nothing's ever good enough. Solid steel baseball field. And, you know, it was just great. He had a great year. He batted .324. He won the batting title one year. It was awesome. Hands down, Paul O'Neill. And my favorite Star Wars movie and why? the first one. Why? Because it's the first one. God damn it. Now, here is the most important part of the show, right here. This is me on Twitter. I am at MyPalAlex. I put at MyPalAlex in all my YouTube videos, titles, and therefore you can then find me either through at MyPalAlex or the name of my channel is MyPalAlex. Instagram, I am MyPalAlex_photos. And then here's the schedule of the show that I do all week long. Sunday, we do Q&A, and when there's a pay-per-view, we do some pay-per-view predictions, and we do some results and reactions later on that night. Monday, I go shopping with Feisty Pants. Tuesday, I talk baseball. Wednesday, Feisty Pants does Minecraft. Thursday and Saturday, we leave it open for all the other cool stuff we do. And Friday is the ever-popular fan mail. Now, if you have something for me to send and open on camera, I will. And you want to send it to the P.O. Box there. Alex's Toy Show, P.O. Box 13, Bayville, New Jersey, 08721. You can find me on Amino. I added some new Amino groups there. And then over on Twitch, I am MyPalAlex, and every once in a while, I stream EverQuest, my favorite video game of all time, that Nathan Gordon was too good to ask and watch, and he told me to go fuck myself anyway. Thanks, Nathan. That's all I got for you guys. Q&A 100 next week. Get your questions in all week long. Like this video, leave me a comment, and subscribe for more.